to our house. Make yourself at home.
So I grew up in a Christian family home, you know, with a family that took me to church, especially my mom was a mom of prayer, brought me to Christian school, Calvary Fort Lauderdale, CCA. I actually went to CCA the first year they opened in 2001. I was in second grade and went all the way through 10th grade. Probably would have continued through graduation, but they asked me to leave. I got expelled. So the boats come right over there. So we were trying to get over to that side. But over on that side, like the roads are just too gnarly with water. So if we come this little back road.
Un fuerte aguacero registrado durante la tarde de hoy en Cartagena dejó distintos sectores bajo el agua. Hubo inundaciones que dejaron incomunicada a la comunidad.
I wanted to live for the world. I was really into partying. I was not very kind. I was a bully. Started selling weed, actually ended up getting in big trouble, went to jail for one night. And that was the night where I fully surrendered to the Lord. But it was that night in jail where, you know, I really realized, okay, this doesn't work. You know, look where this has got me. This isn't what God created me for. It's like, all right, God, I'm in a big mess here. I can't get out of this myself. So what do you want? And so I felt like I had a debt with God. It's like, all right, God, I've done a lot of bad. What good do I need to do to make up for it? And the Lord really spoke to me, is you don't owe me anything. Jesus paid for all the bad you've done on the cross. You don't have to do a bunch of good to make up for it, but you need to follow me. And so I didn't know what that looked like. I was so excited about it. I wanted to talk to everyone about Jesus. And so I just started talking to people about Jesus, and I realized at that moment, wow, this is what God created me for. And so when I moved here to Colombia, I thought I was going to be here for 6 months. Well, here I am almost 10 years later. And the funny thing is, you know, I used to think, I don't want to be a serious, committed Christian because that's boring. And how wrong was I? You know, I've had such an exciting, you know, fun adventure with Jesus this past decade. I would encourage everyone to take steps of faith. I think, you know, missionaries, we have that blessing of, you know, really stepping out of the boat as Peter did, to walk on the water. And I think that God gives every believer that opportunity to get out of the boat, get out of their comfort zone, to take that step of faith, to just go for it. And it's when you really take those steps of faith, you know, when you see the power of God, you see the Lord show up and just do amazing things that only He can do.
Yo estaba orando por un hombre que no solo fuera un esposo para mí, sino un papá para mi hijo. Le pedí mucho a Dios que me enviara un hombre que lo amara a él más que a mí, un hombre que amara mucho a Gonzalo, que de verdad entendiera mi valor como mujer delante de Dios.
My dad was a surfer and he taught me how to surf when I was a little kid. So I got a lot of memories. It's one of my favorite things to do with Gonzalo. It's one of those special moments we get to share and we're blessed to be able to do it, right? Yeah! That was such a good wave, dude. You got that all by yourself. You don't even need daddy to help you anymore.
I have a son now too, and just even seeing the Lord continue to be so kind and gracious to me and giving me a family and allowing me to, you know, have that first ministry, serving the Lord with my family, it's just been one of God's greatest blessings.
How's it going? That was good.